Oh boy, are we live? Well, we're private, but we are live. Hello, everyone. Greetings. It's going to be an interesting stream today. We're going to be doing a little bit different stuff today. I'll be explaining this to chat in here just a bit, but we aren't doing, we aren't really doing much. We're just kind of vibing. We just be kind of vibing. I'm not even going to be taking build suggestions today. So we'll see how that goes. I'm sure people will probably get that wrong at least once or twice. Anyway. Give me a second to get this all set up for everybody. Ugh, my posture's terrible. Let me fix that. Is there a way I could tell people I don't want? Nah, not really. Not really. Yeah, I can't like just turn off monetization altogether. I kind of don't want super chats for this one. Yeah, there's no way to do that. Oh well. Because people are gonna make a mistake. That would be a little confusing to the peeps. Alright, let me get this pulled up on my device and we can get going. I kind of just want to talk to chat, you know? Don't really want to do a whole lot. Just want to talk to chat and play the video game. It's just one of those days. Like, I'm not even personally depressed, which I'm sure as soon as I pull up chat, somebody's gonna ask about. Let's see. There we go. There we go. Oh, surprisingly, I'm not seeing that. Everyone's just saying hello. That's good. Hello, everybody. I'm just like, it's just, well, I'll chat about it. I'll talk about it. Let me get everything pulled up here. Give me just a moment, everybody. Okay. I want to make subclass-subclasses today. That's my goal. I love creating. We're going to create. Oh, look, it's Iron Banner Week. This is freaking perfect. Give me a second. I don't want to join a chat with anybody. Just do this. There we go. All right. Hello, everybody. This is going to be a really laid-back stream. It's hard for me as a content creator, because here's the thing. I actually have in fact, hold up. No, I'll save it for Wednesday. It's hard for me as a content creator to knowingly march into Destiny 2, knowing, like, in the back of my mind, there's, like, so many things that are bothering me right now. You know what I mean? Right? Like, there's so many things in the back of my mind that are bothering me. And the funny thing is like, I've been feeling this way for a while, and I figured it was, like, just me. Because, like, I think to myself, oh, I'm the weird guy who just does PvP and doesn't really engage into, like, the deep parts of PvP. He does, like, just the silly stuff, right? So maybe I'm just got, like, a too small slice of pie. That's my problem. My slice of pie is too small. You know? But then it's like I look around and I see every other content creator echoing the exact same sentiment to some degree, right? Or like even the people who are like the most staunch defenders of Destiny, like, yeah, and you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So it's hard for me to knowingly go into this with an uplifted spirit, like to put on that face. You know what I'm saying? It's much more relaxing for me, if that makes sense. It doesn't take this much mental fortitude for me to just go in and say like, hey y'all, I'm going to try to have fun here. I don't know if we're going to have, or I don't know if we're going to be able to do that. We're going to do our best. By the way, stream probably just died. Refresh stream. It looks like my thing just like bounced for me, so I'm wondering if it bounced everybody. Hello, Temmie. And Temmie has joined us today. She's getting pets. Have you seen Cool Guys Bombardiers build me some? I have not, but I'd be willing to bet it's... like, I saw the thumbnail, but I'm willing to bet that it's probably pretty similar to stuff that we've done on this channel. Anyway. Been loving these streams. Now that I actually can watch them, take care of yourself. I appreciate that. We're going to be playing Iron Banner today. I didn't even realize it was Iron Banner Day. What's the game mode? What's the banner game mode? It is Eruption. Okay, Eruption's fun. I'm alright with Eruption. It's fine as long as one team doesn't have a snowball from the start. Eruption. Yeah, Eruption's fine. Temmie, don't scratch the computer. Temmie constantly want ups, but Temmie can't have ups. No, Temmie, you have to stay down. The most subclasses. I'll explain what that is in just a minute. I'm going to warn everybody here. Unless you're like me and you love build crafting, like, I don't mean like build crafting, I mean love build crafting, this might be a boring stream for you. I completely understand if you don't want to vibe for this stream. If you want to chat, we'll chat. We'll do that. But we're going to be creating subclasses. And what I mean by subclasses is similar to how Team Fortress 2 has like their classes and then they have like subclasses in those classes. That's what we're going to be doing. I know obviously that's kind of similar to what we already have, but the idea here is that we're going to make a assassin-flavored Night Stalker like 7 different ways. You know? We would drop 20 people. Honestly, I respect it. I respect it. We just dropped 20 people after I mentioned that, so we'll see how this ends up going. I kind of don't care. I'm in that place where I kind of don't care if this stream ends up going well. I just want to play the game and have fun and have somebody to chat to. Maybe it's narcissistic to only want to hear the sound of my own voice, because I'm also not going to be joining chat with any of my friends right now. I kind of just want the mental quietness, if that makes sense. I think the new exotic mission. Is there a new exotic mission? I saw a Houndish thumbnail mentioning that, but like the first 30 seconds didn't include it. So I'm feeling like it was like kind of like just a little sold a little too broadly. Nope. I suck at build crafting, so this will help. Yeah, we'll hopefully this will help for anybody who actually is interested in build crafting. There's a new fishing quest. Oh, great. That's exactly what I was hoping for. I mean, we know... Oh, guys, holy hell. Guys, stop what you're doing right now. Get on the game and pick up this box-breathing roll. It's a box-breathing 180 scout rifle. This is an unbelievably powerful weapon. You should definitely pick it up. I'm not even joking. I'm actually screenshotting this because it's going to be talked about. I'm so glad this is rotated back because this is like the perfect time for it to do so. Stabilizing rounds, that's kind of cool. Let me grab some of these. I need a bunch of these. Discord smelly. Discord is smelly, but box breathing literally is like the only reason to pick up that. Discord's a new perk now. Yeah, it's like Harmony, but for like handling and reload speed or something like that. Wow, I needed a lot of these apparently. Goodness gracious. Alright. Yeah, Envious Assassin on this is pretty cool on a wayframe. The stabilizing rounds. I'm actually going to go ahead and pick this up. I'm going to pick this up. That's a pretty cool roll. How many enhancement cores you got? I've got a lot. I don't spend them on much. Alright, let me toss all this stuff in the vault here. Why do I have a syncopation? I don't care about syncopation. That's vault. good. Vault, vault. This is power leveling stuff. This one can go. Vaults. This can go. Vault. This can go. This can go. Vault, vault. Let's see here. That is part of my stuff. We're going to be using some of this stuff here. We're going to be kind of taking this one step at a time, though. Alright, we've got everything we really need. Or, like, the bare minimum. We're going to be building from here. So let me go ahead and head over here to Shaxy Boy.
Always good to see another hero of the tower.
And pick up some of this stuff, just because I can and I have the glimmer to do so. We won't worry about any of that. Everything else here is good. Hopefully I'll be able to get this by the time we are done with this season. We'll see. I might just end up making Zero to Ascendant a stream-only series because, again, it is doing horribly. So let's actually chat about that a little bit. Let's do a little chit-chat. Oh, we were doing trials. We actually have some stuff for trials. Right. Let's talk about that. One of the first indications that you get that something is wrong is the views on your videos go down. And that sounds greedy. That sounds like, oh, you're only interested in the success of your videos. Which, like, I mean, obviously I am interested in the success of my videos. I'm not going to pretend like I'm not. But we are a drought-resistant channel. The way that we do stuff doesn't require Destiny to be creating content. Hey, look, an immortal. I think it's my first immortal. And it's alright. It's fine. We'll hold on to it, though. Anyway, we are a drought-resistant channel. The way that we do content and the type of content that we put out doesn't require Destiny to be doing anything for us to find stuff to do, right? So we can constantly be making content out of stuff that isn't there. We're like freaking alchemists when it comes to content creation, right? That's not to say other channels are lesser. It's just different, right? Like Astacross, Cool Guy, Fallout, those channels typically rely on Destiny to be doing things, to be coming out with stuff for them to cover it. That's how they do content. We're closer to like Riley Reloaded, Toad Smoothie, Shadow, Senate Nomad, even like Jez, Sir D to a degree. So like, you know what I mean? Like there's like, it's a different type of content, right? So what I witnessed looking at views on videos and such was not a decline in viewage. Like we were actually holding pretty steady, but a cliff. It just dropped off. It went from all around having like views. So in YouTube, you have views that are in the top. So a video that does well is a 1 out of 10 video. And a 10 out of 10 video is bad, right? So I went from views on videos going from 5 out of 10, which is consistent. That's good. That's right where you want it. Most uploads. 5 out of 10 or higher to dropping down to 3 uploads back to back to back being 10 out of 10. In other words, horrible. And it like dropped off the face of a cliff of a series that I knew was successful. So what that tells me is, first of all, maybe I did something wrong. Maybe I didn't upload something that I should have, or, you know, maybe the thumbnail was bad or whatever, right? Upon closer examination, no, that could be a problem. Always, it's hard to tell, but I don't think that was the case. And then I look around at other people's content, like other channels, and I go, damn, it wasn't just me. It wasn't just me that hit that wall. In fact, some other channels hit the wall a little bit earlier and kind of like pulled back on content. So that immediately cues me in that something's wrong, because what that means is that there's less people engaging in Destiny content in general. In other words, there's less people engaging in Destiny. You know? Right? So now I start to look around, and I've always, like, there's always things brewing in the back of my mind, but I always considered myself to be a bit more of a glass half empty kind of person. Like, I really want perfection, and I'm not like a perfectionist, but I feel like excellence is the standard, right? So I always have this mindset of like, it could be better, it could be better, it could be better, it could be better. Not to ruin my own fun, but to try to constantly push for better for everybody else as well as myself, right? It's like a state, it's a mindset of improvement, right? It's kind of hard to explain, but it's a mindset devoted towards improvement. So I constantly look at Destiny as like, it could be better, it could be better, it could be better, it could be better. It doesn't mean I don't love it, but it could be better, it could be better, it could be better, it could be better, right? And as we've approached the second, third week, what even week are we in this season? yeah, like the third or fourth week of this season, and I see not just me but other people sharing similar sentiments online, and as well as their content also suffering. That's, means less people are engaging with the game and so on and so forth. I go, okay, it's not just me. Something is probably wrong, right? And now the first thing I hear people say, oh, Diablo's out, right? Yeah, no, absolutely. You were absolutely right. However, Destiny has a devoted fan base in general. Whenever a big Destiny killer comes out and the game does relatively well, the game doesn't really get shook that much, right? What's happening right now? We are just kind of chatting right now. We're just kind of vibing. We're kind of chatting. We're going to get into Iron Banner here in just a bit, right? So Diablo came out, right? Yeah, absolutely, abso-freaking-lutely. But it's more than that. It takes more than just another competitor coming out for the steep decline that I saw. And the feeling, Iron Banner matchmaking isn't working. Oh, great. Fantastic. That is what I'm more talking about. Thank you, 10 Start, for mentioning that. That is more what I'm mentioning. There have been consistent and growing issues. It's like a war of attrition, right? It's not just like that we're kind of like we're stumbling every now and then. We're stubbing our toe in the dark and it happens, but we move on. It's like we're breaking toes and we aren't going to the doctor to fix them. And then we keep breaking the other toes. You know what I mean? It's just like it's this slow, constant attrition of the integrity of this game to where it's starting to feel like we are being outright ignored, similar to how Team Fortress 2. Now, Team Fortress 2 is their own special beasts. The Team Fortress 2 community is unbelievably devoted to their game. They've been with their game for years. It's older than some people are in this chat, and they're still playing it despite 33% of their lobbies being filled with outright cheating bots. Right? You know what I'm saying? But that's a whole separate thing. It's what I'm seeing. I'm reading the tea leaves. If you know what I'm seeing, you know what I'm saying. Like I'm watching the forecast and I'm going, hey, this has been like a slow and ongoing thing. And I'm sorry if this is not the most entertaining of content. I know I'm just kind of standing here. I've been seeing this slow decay, and I've been trying to convince myself that it's not a problem. I've been trying to convince myself like it will get better. Right? And that's the narrative constantly being fed to us. Like, it will get better. It will get better. It will get better. And that's the thing that we hold on to. Right? But what I'm seeing is not that it will get better. The narrative, it's like actions speak louder than words, right? The narrative that is being told by their actions is, we do not care. We don't care. Marathon will be our next profitable baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, what I'm seeing specifically as a PvP devoted player, especially as a PvP devoted player, but it extends to other people as well, is that we don't care. That's the message I'm getting from Bungie. Right? It's like clocking in at work and doing just enough so you don't get fired. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's just enough to keep interacting with the community so that we don't feel like we've been completely abandoned, but it's like we're coasting. And it doesn't feel good that this is all coming off the back of Marathon being in the background as well. Because what it feels like is that Bungie, a multi-billion-dollar company, is going, we've made what we need to make off of Destiny. We don't care what happens to it at this point. We're going to milk it for what we've got and we're bailing. You know what I'm saying? I do look forward to Marathon. It is harder and harder and harder for me not to be cynical towards Marathon's success. The more Destiny sucks, the more I hope Marathon sucks too. Because it's hard for me who's devoted like thousands of hours into this game to be dropped. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't wish Marathon to fail, but like I would be lying if I didn't say there's like something deep in the back of my mind going like it would be justice if it does a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying not to inhibit that mindset, right? I'm trying not to let that overtake me, but it's so hard. Like, spite is being grown in the depths of my soul, and Bungie's watering it. Does that make any sense? Can you see the hearts that I'm sending, or it's just spamming useless? I was wondering if that's actually from people. So that actually is from people? I'm seeing like 100s being popped out. I didn't know if that was like just YouTube doing a thing. That's cool. I feel like where's the creativity these days? Yeah, it's like it's more than just like where's the creativity for me. It's like where's the passion? Like I get like I want to give Bungie the benefit of the doubt and just say like, hey, Destiny's old. Let's just be honest. Destiny's old. It's not as old as TF2, right? But Destiny's old. And I am sure that people, just like how I can get burnt out making videos despite me loving my job, people can get burnt out, and you know, it happens, right? But there are still like just like objective issues, things that aren't a creative process, you know, things that are just an analytical, obvious, cut and dry, black and white issue that needs to be addressed that isn't being addressed. And more than that, Astrocross, if you probably have seen it because it has like 500,000 views right now, made a fantastic video talking about microtransactions. We've kind of slowly let the slippery slope fallacy of microtransactions become a reality. Like we all wanted to give Bungie the benefit of the doubt because they split away from Activision, but we've seen it slowly and slowly and slowly move away from what we love about the game and more and more and more into this like this hamster wheel. You know what I'm saying? They lost the passion though, not bringing SRO over to D2. Yeah, like I feel like they're not willing to take risks in the same way. I love the Ghosts of the Deep ideas that are here, and it's great to see that. But it's like it's one small slice of the cake, and unfortunately, the rest of the cake is getting moldy, right? Like you've cut out one piece and replaced it with a new piece. It's like, yeah, I'm happy to have cake, but it's hard for me to enjoy this cake when the rest of the cake is moldy. You know? Hit before the Team Fortress 2 makes dunking on Destiny 2 and suffering for a couple giggles and YouTube points. Yeah. This may just be Destiny was better with Activision. Well, it's hard to say that because there's so many different systems that are in play for like a company or a game to do well, right? Like it typically comes down to the skill of the team. Like one of the things I watched if you guys have heard of the YouTuber Big Boss, he's like he's similar to Internet Historian, but typically covers more like gaming type stuff. I guess Internet Historian does too. But anyway, he did a video talking about Halo, and it was like a reminder to me that Bungie started out as this teeny tiny little studio. You know what I mean? Like this teeny tiny little, by comparison nowadays, this itty bitty little studio, and they made one of the greatest shooter games of all time, right? And I think that comes down to the skill of the team and the passion of the team, and I feel like as we've gotten bigger, it's been more about driving profits than driving for just like good game, you know? So I don't know. It's hard to say whether Activision was the good thing that was with Destiny because we had issues back then too. It's so easy for us as well. It's so easy for us to just get lost and forget what issues we had back then. Like the running joke is like, oh, Crucible sucks right now. Well, the joke is Crucible's always kind of sucked in a little bit. It's just a matter of like, when is it sucked the least? There's never been a time when there wasn't an issue facing Crucible, right? It's just a matter of how badly did Crucible suffer for it. There has been times when Crucible was, in my opinion, effectively perfect, right? And it had like some small issues here and there, but those are mostly negligible, right? Is anyone in the tower? Can anyone matchmaking? Nobody can matchmake, so we're having a little bit of a chat. Anyway, I appreciate everybody who's here. I don't want to take any super chats for builds today. We are just going to be building our own stuff and just having our own time. I'm not going to be performing today. I'm just going to be raw for you all, okay? We're going to make subclass-subclasses. It's something I've had in the back of my mind for a while, and now with matchmaking being down, it's going to be a thing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Do you think this is what PlayStation wanted? Your past games and gold were giving you this money, 90% focus on the big game? Maybe. It's really hard to tell. It's very difficult to tell because there's so much stuff that's going on in the background. There's so many cards that are face down right now that we can't see, and we probably will never see. We don't know if Sony's the one driving these decisions. Bungie will never be able to say so because that would be just A, bad business practice, and B, probably breaches of contract, right? We will never know for certain, right? Well, we can judge the game off of what it is at its current state. We can judge and see how the game is and its health-wise right now. Whether that's attributed to Sony, the one that's pulling the strings and making the decisions, or whether that's Bungie, We can only focus on what we can make actions on. So, anyway. You can just acknowledge that Destiny has been going on for 9 years. You're bound to get tired of the game after 9 years, so I've gotten tired of WoW. Well, it's not even necessarily being tired of the game. That's not the problem. There's a difference between being tired of the game. I've been tired of Destiny. That's a whole separate thing. I've been tired of Destiny before, but that feels like it comes from me. You know what I'm saying? Like that's something that comes from within me. That's me going, it's just not doing it for me. And in fact, a little while back, I didn't really play any Destiny at all outside of content. Like about a month ago, I kind of got bored of Destiny. Not to say that Destiny was really bad. It was actually doing all right. But I started playing like a lot of Call of Duty, and I was really enjoying myself. And I learned a bit about what Destiny kind of lacks, which might have been the thing that kind of started this for me, is that I kind of took a break and went, hey, wait a minute. Like, Call of Duty isn't perfect either. I grew up on Call of Duty, so there's a bit of nostalgia there, but Modern Warfare 2 is pretty good. And I kind of, like, went back to Destiny and I'm like, hey, wait a minute. There's a lot of problems in Destiny 2 PvP. There's a lot of issues that should never exist. But, like, again, that kind of came from me, right? The initial boredom came from me. And then I came back into Destiny and looked around and went, have the walls always been peeling? Have the windows always been leaking? Has that faucet always been dripping? You know what I mean? Like these little tiny things that I didn't notice until I was out of it, and then I'm back in it. I'm like, huh. I think we might have some problems. Right? And again, it's not to say that any game is perfect, except unless your acronym can be represented by TF2. But even then, those have their problems as well, right? No game is perfect, and I'm not demanding that Destiny be perfect. We aim for it, but that doesn't mean we reasonably expect it to be there, right? What I am expecting is that we make progress forward, not backwards. The problem that it feels like we've been having is that we've been making progress sideways and down. Slowly. Like a very slight curve down. Sideways is still good because it feels different. It feels like we're doing something different, but we're not going up. We're not getting better. There have been things that have been better in the long lifespan of Destiny, but like over a broader scale, and specifically right now, it feels like it's going towards down. Anyway, do you think the servers are down because of Sony? I have no clue, dude. I have no clue. So, shall we make subclass-subclasses? So, here, this is going to be our creator class thing here. We can, like, this is our current hunter. Here, I wish I had some, like, really cool music to put with this, but I don't. Alright, the current hunter. Let's take a look at the build here. I think if we go over here, we'll see the mods, right? So we've got some basic mods set up here. Nothing too crazy. Go over to weapons. We're doing Rat King, a bow, and a Reed's Regret, which ultimately heavy isn't that important. Yeah, select your character. Exactly. You got what I'm going. The idea here is the flavor that we're trying to build for today is an assassin. We're going to build an assassin several different ways, hopefully. Each of them with a slight different play style and a slight different power balance. Some of them will be worse. Hopefully some will be better. In my experience, this is the best of the best. But we'll consider this to be like the base groundwork. We've got invisibility coming from our Rat King. We've got range and lethality coming from our bow. These two with the harmony play with each other so that they can get more consistency once we get rolling. We get invisibility off of the kills because we bow swap into the Rat King. Right? For our... Oops. I wanted... Which button is it? Oh, it's this button. For our armor, our exotic specifically is the Mechaneer's Trick Sleeves. It doesn't add directly to the power level of our kit outside of allowing us to swap between those weapons faster. Oh, thank you, Maushin. Maushin, I believe it's how it's pronounced, for the one gifted membership. That's cool of you. Right? So we've got... what we're going to do is we're going to pick up some armor and exotics that we think will work for this particular flavor. And then we will move into seeing how they play. We're not going to worry about drip for right now, because I think that's going to take a little bit too much of our time. If you are interested in the drip of this character, just by the way, I'm quite proud of this. This is... Oops, wrong thing. This is mostly a green shader. Check this out. A green uncommon shader. And I think it looks really good. Like that gray with that purple. It's not too bold. It's nice and understated, but it still has like some pop to it, you know? Lance Driver with Falcon's Harbuck. Yeah, I'm seeing some stuff there. We got to really lean into like a unique play style for each of them, though. That's going to be the hard thing. That's going to be the difficult thing. Swap it for a sword that fits the Assassin's theme. I actually the original name of this build, which is King's Fang, did use the Quick Fang, which is why it was called King's Fang, because it was the Rat King and the Quick Fang, right? We've moved away from that as this has Harmony, which plays perfectly with this whole like swap into other weapons thing. And this has like this like, you know, sniper in the rafters kind of vibe to it, which works pretty well too. And when you get Harmony going, it is devastating. This thing will one-shot, body shot, everything but 10 resilience. Right? But yeah, love the way this looks. The helmet is the only one that has the different shader, which is the Burgusian Knights, because it is the only shader with purple in it that makes the helmet glow purple. Like all of these other ones, which have like a purplish hue to them, tend to be like an orange or a yellow. See, like even this one, which is pretty heavily like purple forward for this. You'd expect this one to be purple. No, maybe this one. Not really. This doesn't look too bad, actually. I don't mind that. But like that purple is way more pop. This purple has some pop to it, right? That's good. That's good. Welded brass. You are correct. Welded brass does also have a more purple glow to it. It's kind of hard to find. I forget which one welded brass is. So again, coming back to like the issues in Destiny, when are we gonna get something that fixes this system? For the love of God. Okay, yeah, welded brass, but like welded brass, I think is almost too bold. Like it's too saturated of a color. It kind of like draws too much attention to it. It's not bad, but I feel like this is a little bit subtler. I wish this was like a slight closer hue to a true purple rather than it being slightly pinkish. Anyway, yeah. So like a good example of like ongoing like the drip. Like we've got a bucket under a leak in the roof, right? And we've had it there for years. And we keep getting bigger and bigger holes where the bucket keeps getting cycled out and filled, which averts the issue for a time being. Like, when the hell are we going to be able to get a better system for this? Holy crap. Like a sorting system, a favoriting system, a search by name thing. Like some basic freaking stuff here. You know what I'm saying? Like, holy hell. As one issue to represent the bigger whole. All right, let's talk about the subclass. We've got Vanishing Step, which is a classic. And we've got Trapper's Ambush, which allows us to do the Invis Smoke. So basically, both sources are easily in early access to invisibility. Our grenade is a scatter grenade, which is good for a burst bit of DPS. Obviously, we got Smoke Bomb. Triple Jump and Gambler's Dodge to get our Smoke Bomb up more often. We're doing this with the Shadow Shot itself. This also just is so flavorful for it being a bow as a main weapon. Right? It's just like, I infuse my bow with even more bow. And I make it bow with capital B. Right? And then the rest of our fragments, we're going to make our invis last a bit longer. This, I'm assuming, is going to be the majority of what we end up running. We're going to have increased sneakness, which we actually do use quite a bit. Getting this little faster crouch and move along the ground is actually pretty helpful. Echo of Leeching, because we have oftentimes, most of our engagements are going to be mid to close range. We do take longer range engagements, but like this really helps us with staying in the fight. And it plays around our Rat King getting our health back, which is perfect. And Echo of Undermining, which is an interesting choice, in my opinion, to get these grenades to effectively kill something almost immediately if it doesn't kill them outright. Like a solid hit will kill them outright if we're lucky. But like, this is a very, very devastating thing on these scatter grenades. Very, very, very devastating. It basically means that we can nuke a group of enemies and allow for guaranteed cleanup with the bow if they're even remotely tagged, and almost consistently one-taps with the Rat King. Right? So that's the setup for this build. This is one of my favorite builds of all time. It's arguably my best build. It's also a little cheesy, as most of our builds tend to be. It's a little cheesy. Alright, anywho. So let's move on. Let's grab some other stuff here from the vault. So let's think of weapons. Actually, let's start with armor. Let's start with armor here, because that's going to be kind of where we build from. We're just going to be grabbing everything that could be vaguely void related. We're also going to need to grab some arms. Let me do that first before I forget. That won't hurt too bad. Yeah, that'll be pretty good. That's fine. This will be our legendary armor pieces if we need it. Okay. Let's start from the top here. Bacchus won't work. No, 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 no. What I could do, actually, let's do this. This helps for finding stuff. We'll equip this. Let's quickly slap that green shader on there. That way it looks somewhat consistent. We should be able to actually probably keep these relatively in order. That doesn't look too bad. Shut up and take my money, genius. I don't know if genius is the right word, but I appreciate your love. I appreciate that. Let's see. That's kind of too bold for my taste. That's not too bad. It's kind of the wrong aesthetic, though. This is part of the same set, I think, but it works. I want something a little bit... I actually really like that. I really like this. This has this feeling of, like, Battle Knight kind of vibe. Unfortunately, that yellow of that spike and bone kind of feels a little weird. I really like the way the set looks, though. That armor piece in particular looks fantastic. That's wrong color. That's wrong aesthetic again. Again, kind of the wrong aesthetic. That's not too bad, but that arm is way off. And I want a little more purple in it. Thank you, Oak Hipster. It's pronounced entrepreneur. Yeah, true. I'm going to run with this. I think it works the best for what we've got. Okay, so this will allow us to actually see what we've got. Matchmaking is back up. Yeah, we'll be joining it in just a bit. We're going to be making some builds here, though. Alright, so... obviously, the things that are subclass specific won't work. We will grab Assassin's Cal because, of course, we could grab Foe Tracers. I think I like the idea of, like, stalking your prey. I think that's a pretty cool idea. I don't think Knucklehead's really going to fit to what we've got. We could do Warm Husk as well. There could be something there. But I feel like that's more, like, combat forward. We're trying to be more combat averse. We'll pick it up, though. We'll grab these. Obviously, we're going to be grabbing Graviton Forfeit. Okay, and that does it for helmets, right? Yeah, so now we're on to gauntlets. Is there any exotic gauntlets that we want? We will grab Aeons. They're a little bit of a sleeper pick. We probably, like, let's just be honest, guys. We're probably going to do a Luminarch build with this. The rest of these don't work for our subclass, so we're going to move on. This does, though. I feel like this could be cool. And specifically, this would be pretty interesting with stylish execution. Because what you might not know, we almost put this in a video, stylish execution, when you have it up, it'll have a weaken effect on your melee, which is listed. It's listed. It says that it does that. Right? It says that it does that. But what you don't think about is that because it's a weakening effect on your melee, if you get a melee kill, it will also trigger the effect all over again. Capri Sting isn't working. Oh, that's great. Anyway, let's keep rolling here. Of course, we're going to be doing Omnioculus. We'll be doing... oh, of course, we're going to do the Gerfalcon. Actually, I have two here. Is this masterworked? No. We'll just grab the one that we got then. Dragon Shadow, sure. Six Coyote, sure. Gwysyn Vest, we're going to pull away from doing any super specific exotics unless there's something like... something similar to... Skull of Dyrachim Kara / Galanor, Shards of Galanor. Because those are more like get your super up quickly, which we can try to play around. It doesn't look like anything else here is going to work for us. We could do something with Lucky Pants, but I feel like we need to reserve that for a future date. Gemini Jesters is actually the first iteration of King's Fang, so we'll grab that. Stomp Beast, because why not? I don't feel like it's going to be that helpful. We could also try Bombardiers. Alright, so we've got some stuff to work with. Let's grab some weapons that reasonably could fit into our build. When you get to Warlocks, and if you're interested in a fun little different PvE build, I recommend Hierarchy of Needs. If only I had it. Okay, so this is a hard no. Sturm... no, because that'd be, like, the way we're going to get benefit is Drang, which is not Void, so we're not going to be able to make that work. We could do something with one of the Midas, or one of the Jades. Why do I have two Jades? I'm going to get rid of this other Jade. Come on. There we go. Alright, let's think here. Wish Ender could be kind of cool. It's similar in flavor to the True Sight buff. Let's see what else we could do. Thorn is kind of interesting, but it doesn't have any direct synergies that we're really hoping to go for. We'll think about it, though. Sturm underrated. It's fine. It's just a little underwhelming. Like, it's not a bad weapon. We will do Monte Carlo. We'll probably end up having Monte Carlo in most of our builds today. We'll do Traveler's Chosen for similar reasons. I feel like we could do something with Mechaneers and Forerunner. It's not directly stealth-based, but I feel like there's something there. Same with Malfeasance. Let's move on. I'll grab Revision 0, because I feel like that's also one of those ones that can have some serious benefit in there. Now on to exotic weapons here, which will be pretty straightforward. Fighting Lion is really not a stealth-based thing. It's really not. Cryos. Interesting. What is your thought process with Cryos? Does Cryos have any good direct benefit for our invisibility Night Stalker needs? Can anybody think of a reason to run Cryos? I love Cryos. Let me make this clear. I love Cryosthesia. It's one of my favorite weapons. But does it have any effect? In fact, let me quickly grab some of the weapons that are not on this character. Give me just a second here, chat. Including the Mida. Throw that in the vault. Cryos. You guys are seeing these pop into the vault here. Telesto. Pop into the vault. And a shotgun. Pop that into the vault. What about weapons on this character? Wave Splitter. Pop that into the vault. Yes, I like this. Okay. Let's get back to my chat. Give me a second here. Okay. Easy to knife them, assassin-like. True, but can we do anything with that? Like, can we make anything happen off of that? Because, like, otherwise that's just Cryosthesia being Cryosthesia. What we're trying to do is we're trying to combine things in such a way that they're transformative. It's a difference between having paint and making a painting, right? Like, Cryosthesia is a really beautiful color, but will it paint for the picture that we're trying to paint? Invis Freeze does sound fun. I do agree with you, but how can we loop it? I'll tell you what. I like the prospect enough, and I'm not sure where it's going to go with it. So we're going to pick it up for now. Freeze then stab with a sealed grasp. Ooh, I like where your head's at. Okay, Graviton Lance, as much as it is a meme at this point, you know, we got to run it. I have an inclination to try Hard Light, but I feel like a Daft Punk concert is really not stealthy. I'll pick up Borealis too. I'm debating on doing Telesto. I'll grab this shotgun here. We will need to grab some like weapons in general, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. We're gonna do Luminarch. Let's try Wave Splitter. What else could we do for exotic weapons in particular? Yeah, Ruinous Effigy, fine. Let's grab this Pulse Rifle while we're here, because it's going to be just really solid for us. Okay. We can't use these. Explosions, again, aren't the most... Okay, we grab this, because we can. Okay. And the rest of this here is kind of just like stuff. We'll grab this. I think that might top... Yeah, I was going to say, I think that tops us out for energy weapons. Okay, cool. Let's go grab some legendary kinetics now. So we're going to need something for... We'll grab the shotgun here because they're... Oh, shit. All right, well, that might be all she wrote. Holy cow. All right, let's see what we can do here. We'll switch up the pose. What is this? Oh, it's the death pose. I need something that holds. Hold on, let me find something that holds. Something other... screw it. We'll just do this. All right, here we go. We're back in. We're going back into the system here, everybody. All right, we've got a lot of stuff here. Oh, this Immortal needs to go. Let's throw this in the vault. Get in there, Immortal. We don't need you. And let's grab a primary weapon in here. I feel like the most well-rounded thing we're going to get is going to be this Peace of Mind. But I kind of like the idea of a sidearm being like a stealthy sidearm, in fact. Why not one with a suppressor on the end of it? Ooh, ah. Cool, cool. All right. Multi-mock? Yeah, maybe. I see someone in my party. Yeah, matchmaking's fixed. We're getting there. All right, let's switch it up a little bit. So we've got, this is sort of like mid-range, handle a little bit of everything kind of build. Let's start with the exotic armor pieces here. All right, we've got a couple to work with. Let's think. What do we think is going to be the most beneficial directly? I feel like Graviton Forfeit's the easiest pick here. Yeah, going for that invis. What do you guys think? Arc Artifact mods season Risk Runner's actually decent. Yeah, that's true. Risk Runner's not horrible. Risk Runner's never really been horrible, though. It's always been alright. We could also do something with Gerfalcon. I'll tell you what. I think I'm more comfortable building a Gerfalcon build from the get-go than I am anything else, and it's also already shaded correctly. Alright, so we'll do Gerfalcon, which means we need to play around our energy weapon here specifically. Previously, we could do something with Wave Splitter. It's kind of an easy pick. But I feel like Luminar could be kind of schnasty. I feel like this could be kind of schnasty. And we also could just full send with the Graviton Lance and just do it that way. And get our invis that way. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. We could do an SMG thing, but what would we pair with this in the beginning? What would we pair with this up top? Right? Like, how do we make this work over here? Radiant Dance Machines chain invis after breaking. No, Radiant Dance Machines don't really work that great in PvP. Unfortunately, they aren't, like, in my opinion, they should just let Radiant Dance Machines just do their effects. Like, you should be able to just dance on somebody and freeze them to death. That's my opinion. I know Bungie doesn't like that. I personally think that it should be a little silly. Because it's silly that requires a cost and a build-up. The butterfly is nasty. Yeah, I'm feeling like we try something with Monarch. I don't know how well this is going to work because of the immediacy of the fire that comes out of it. Let's try it like this. This is like a... We can also go with the shotgun here. Okay, this is very little tweak. There's very little tweaks that are happening here. I feel like this is pretty good. Longer stack with getting kills. Yeah, that's true. But that's, again, not super useful. Yeah, we're going to be doing the allied demand purely because of the suppressor. Just basically exclusively because of the suppressor. Handling is going to be necessary for this. We need quick access sling on this. After dealing damage with weapon, gradually increase range, stability, and handling. Yes. Although Skulking Wolf. Like, Skulking Wolf is just like the perfect perk for this, right? Yeah, we do Skulking Wolf. We need handling more than anything. Temmie hath returned. Hello, Temmie. Hold on, guys. Cat petting break. She's gonna run her head into the side of the desk. I apologize. She might be hungry. Her primary source of food is out of town right now, so I might have to feed her. We won't worry about that. She's chonky. Alright. Obviously, because we are doing this with the Falcons, we need to run this with Stylish Executioner, because of course. I feel like we keep the scatter grenade setup that we've got going on here. We don't need to modify that, so we can leave that. Echo of Leeching, I feel like, is also good with bows in general, but I think we need to place around the debuffing effect here. Feeding a target while he shields a depleted ground and overshield, no. Finishers and final blows, defeating, hi, Temmie. No, you can't come up. Sorry, guys, hold on. Cat problems, I don't know if any of you would understand. There you go. Cat is more important to the game. True. What is the artifact mods for this, actually? Defeating a void debuff target creates a void breach while your void subclass is equipped. Ooh. That means we could get Devour off of that. Picking up Void Breach gives you overshields. Okay, that's fine. We also have picking up a Void Breach causes your next source of void damage to create a large weakening pulse. Yeah, we are absolutely going to do that here. And I love that we can change this. This is one of them good changes. Those are the kind of changes we love to see. It's a good change to have. Okay. Anyway, let's play into the debuffing side of things here. In fact, we might even pull away from the stealth of Echo of Dilation and dive further into That is a tough one. I almost feel like we want to toss Echo of Persistence and play more around like burst stealth rather than long stealth. You know what I mean? Okay, let's keep going through this here. Defeating volatile targets grants a void breach, but we've already got that. We've already got this with this. Or this one. No, sorry, this one. Take 3. Defeating a void debuff card, it creates a void breach. So we don't even need this equipped at all because we basically have that as a always active effect. Right? So we can ignore that. Void ability, final close, we don't care about. Grenades, we don't care about. Melee, final blows, we've already got. Something similar to that, we don't need it. Final blows, surrounded, super energy. Health regeneration, we got all that. Suppression, we could play into suppression. We could just toss this setup and go for just pure suppression. That's another thought process to keep in mind. Feeding target with grenades grants volatile rounds. That's going to be pretty hard to pull off in PvP. In PvE, not so much. But for PvP, it's going to be a bit of a difficulty. Feeding a weakened target creates a orb of power and a void detonation. We've already got something similar to that with our current artifact. Finish or final blows grant invisibility. Yeah, it's Starvation in particular. I think we play around Starvation. Now the question is, which one do we replace? I think we toss a little extra bit of stealth for more survivability here. I think that's the play. Our stats are going to hurt a little bit, but that's fine. We also don't need Gambler's Dodge anymore. We can go Marksman's Dodge because we don't need our smoke as a core part of our kit. It's more about staying up and lethal and getting our dodge back more frequently. Right? Crouch faster is low-key crazy for radar manipulation. Oh yeah, I agree. I absolutely agree. But we're trying to like separate the build out a little bit here. Okay. I'm feeling pretty good about this. I feel like this is a good modification to the build that we already had. Let's quickly adjust this to be more friendly for what we're trying to do. So we're going to do a void dexterity here. Yep. Probably going to stack on the dexterities pretty hard. Yeah, let's just go full stacks on this. Okay. So our stats are kind of wonky and all over the place, which is a little frustrating. We can even this out a little bit, and let's go for a... Let's see what else we have here, actually. Everything else is kind of like already fully spec'd. Yeah. So like we could squeeze more out of these, but I'm pretty happy with what we've got in there already. And void targeting for that. What was I doing with the void targeting? I don't even know. Void targeting doesn't actually even make sense. Anyway, we can do just something small here. What color is Temmie? Temmie is gray and like coffee, like cream coffee brown, I guess. She's a big old Maine Coon. She's like a freaking 30-pound cat. So when she jumps into my lap, I have to like protect my sack. You know what I'm saying? Because she hurts. All right. Anyway. Yep. Everything else here we really don't care about. Nothing else here really has any effect for what we're doing. Cool. How goes the subclass of subclasses of subclasses? It goes pretty well. All right, so we've got a build here to try. We've got something here to give it a shot. It actually really bothers me that this is void and I haven't even adjusted it, but that's for another time. All right, let's take a look here. This is the second iteration of the build. All right, it's similar. It's not too far off. We'll see what we can do with it. You run an expulsion just for surely for the satisfying pops you get when you kill someone. Does Reaper proc in PvP? Yes, it does, and it's very good. I'm going to try Solo Banana to start ourselves off here today. I don't know if I'm going to be taking on anybody today. Like I said, I'm just kind of vibing. You guys are just here for the ride. Normally, I'm, like, super involved with the chat, and, well, like, I'm not involved with the chat, but, like, you know, typically it's more of an interactive experience. This is a one-sided conversation right now. Let's see if the matchmaking's working. It seems to be. Potassium! Of course, the Shiny Dreamer makes a Deltarune reference. Have you thought about Momsum guessing the names of exotic armors? Yes. However, we're in a weird state of flux right now because all Destiny content's really not doing too hot. So I'm trying to figure it out. right now. We kind of got dropped into the deep end of the pool, as it were. So we're trying to figure out how we're going to swim. We like the raw monologue. I appreciate that. I like when you guys watch my monologues. And of course, subscribe and do all that fun stuff. Because it supports me, which allows me to support you. It's this big circle of support. Where did this go? Perfect. Matchmaking is working again. Yes, matchmaking is working again. Alright, so remember, the task is to create an assassin-flavored build. We're trying to see if we can get that assassin flavor. Make explosion build and blow stuff up. That's not very assassin-like of you. More money. I appreciate the money. I do.
Iron Banner.
Hunter Sword Quick Fang. Yeah, but like, why though? It's so good. Like the weapon I have is so good. And it hardly ever comes up. Like, if it came up more often, I'd be more like, yeah, we should do this. Make a phase shift pilot build. Oh, I pressed the wrong key, my bad. I prefer heavy stealthing. We weren't there if there's no witnesses. I think they call that Russian stealth. Where stealth is optional, so you just murder everybody. Technically, it's stealthy. I don't know why it's called that. I've just been told that's what it's called. Is my FOV lower? It might be. Feels like it's slightly lower. Maybe. Could have had him. First game on too, so it's a bit of a warm-up. They're all just chilling back there, bro. They're just freaking vibing back there. Nobody wants to push, because why would you? Let me check my FOV. I feel like my FOV is like slightly lower. I could be going crazy, though. I am going crazy. One there. Yeah, too many. Way too many. We're down a man, too. Let's rotate out. Somebody's here. Oh, hey. That didn't deal normal damage. Why was that? Was he amplified? Or is that because they actually pushed the Luminarch nerf through? Hold up. How much damage was that? I didn't see a number. You guys saw that too, right? Damn it. I keep giving you money, I don't know why. You're addicted to burritos just like I am. You're just learning to face that fact. You understand that I lead the burrito charge, and you yourself want a burrito, and you live vicariously through me and my burritos. Dude, this match has been going on for 5 minutes. Does this game feel like it's been going on for 5 minutes? It doesn't. It feels like it's been going on for 2. We've just been like doing whatever. Is that Luminarch? Yes, it is. We are trying to make funny, stealthy void builds. Nope, still normal damage. Cool. Oh, jeez. Yeah, just throw shit at me. Cool. Ew, it's a meta build. Kinda. Like, Luminarch is obviously meta. Good. I mean, weapon. Yeah, true. We're just messing around with stuff, though. Seeing what we can do. Oh, that was terrible. We'll clean him up with the sidearm, though. Ouch. I'm still waiting for Glitch Let's Oathkeepers work in PvP. Yeah, we all were kind of scared of that when we saw the buff for that exact reason. Nice. Let's rotate around this way. Burn out, please. I think you got healing. Yeah, you got healing. Damn it. Immortal Adept. How's the Forg? The Forg is good. We learned that his particular breed of Forg is apparently very intelligent. We didn't know that because he acts like a jackass. Like an absolute idiot. Luminarch. Yeah, we're trying to Luminarch build to start ourselves off here. We're just trying to get other varieties of King's Fang. So we're starting with something like this. I swear every engagement I've gotten into has been a grenade thrown at me to start. Okay. Dude on my right here too. Yep. Make an explosion build, please. Explosion is not stealthy. We are trying to make somewhat stealthy builds. I will hold fast to this. You cannot convince me otherwise. I'm in a mood today. Anger. Oh, shit. Damn it. Yep. I'm not seeing stealthiness. It's just the invis, bro. Don't overthink it. We're trying to be stealthy and sneak up and kill people and try to get invis off of that. That... Oh, we traded? No, he won. Hey, he won. Congrats, dude. That's kind of cool. Another grenade. Missed that apparently. You should use Dreg's Promise. Yeah, let me pop Dreg's Promise out of the vault real quick. This best mode for stealth is momentum control. That's true, but that's kind of cheating. That's like saying the best mode to get a lot of super kills is mayhem. It's like, yeah, that's true, but like, kind of like not really about the build.
The hunt has ended.
We're in that issue where I was talking about earlier, where it's once a team starts winning because they get more supers, they keep winning because they get more supers. Nova Bomb picked me up. How are the Forg shirts selling? I don't expect my merch to typically sell very much. So they sold like a handful, and that's about it. That was a good use of that. I'm too stylish right now, apparently. There we go. Alright, well, fun game. I might do private matches. We'll see how this goes. God, I love scatter grenades. Scatter grenades are fun. They're rewarding. Depends on the build, though. Yeah, that was not balanced. These are not balanced teams. Like, even I went negative. I'm not a pushover when it comes to PvP. These teams are not balanced. Let's try again. Khepri Sting. I want to give this build 1 or 2 more tries. And then we'll jump in with something else. Try redesigning a different build. Go back to this. You were defeated by a microwave salad. Yep, it didn't taste very good. You try Rumble. Yeah, Rumble's not a bad idea. I feel like Iron Banner is like a good testing ground for if it builds. Like, because we're trying to make legitimately successful builds right now. What's the chess piece do again? When you break stealth, you break invis, you have a moment of time where your void weapons will cause volatile. Magnetic grenades are honestly underrated. They're just too hard to land. For me, it makes more sense for me to run a scatter grenade, which does similar, if not more damage. It doesn't require as much forethought and planning. It's also faster. Like, literally, the damage at DPS is out is faster. Magnetic grenades are in big bursts, which has its benefits. It's like, magnetic grenades are like a hand cannon, whereas a scatter grenade's more like an SMG. I'll have to give a build. Well, I'm not taking builds today. I appreciate it. I appreciate Scar for throwing money at the screen. I do. I appreciate that, but we're not taking builds today. How are we feeling about this? I'm feeling like the big thing I am feeling a little awkward about is I don't feel confident with it right now. And also, maybe I'm doing a thing where I'm not playing as aggressively as I could with the Monarch because the swap speed is a little slower. So we'll see. Popping in to say hi. Hope your matches get better and you have some fun. I hope we get some fun too. Aggressive Assassin Gemini Jesters. That's not a bad idea. Constantly dodging, no radar, invis spam, mod, fragments, pick up orbs, devour, sidearm, SMG. Yeah, we could try something like that. Some aggressive stealth doesn't sound bad. I'm still slightly upset that the new exotic isn't out. Dude, it's drip-fed content. They got to space out the season somehow. Oh, hi. Temmie has returned. Hello, Temmie. You're hungry, aren't you? My brother has not woken up to feed you, and I am trying to stream. So you do not get fed. No, you stay down. No, you stay down. Temmie really want up. Temmie can't have up. Grav lance would be better than a bow. It might. We're going to try a couple things here, though. Temmie. Oh, you have to stay down.
Iron Banner.
Feed the Temmie. Temmie is fat. Temmie can go like a day without eating. She will survive, I swear. She has water. And I think she probably has food if I'm willing to wager. If I was a gambling man, I'd be willing to bet she has food. Listen to an AI Mr. Krabs generated of him singing, what's his face, Pink Floyd's Money. And man, that was a transformative experience, let me tell you. I don't even know what else to say to that. I just wanted you to know about that. Oh, hi there. Okay, we got 3. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. We almost got our dodge back, too. That comes back pretty quickly. That's nice. Wait for the wall to go down. Sweet. We also have Devour now. We can be a little aggressive. Yep. Couldn't do anything about it anyway. He has Antaeus boards. Mr. Krabs into AI, what? Don't worry about it. Okay, now the game is going lopsided the other direction. Damn, that hurt. Got a tag on something over here. There we go. Grab this for healing. Oh, we traded too. Damn, we even freaking traded. So Temmie has now taken position on the opposing desk and is now staring at me. I'm thinking she's hungry. I might have to deal with that. Okay, is doing a left thumb nail reveal first. What? Okay, looks like the game's slowly balancing out. Maybe we've gotten actually a closer lobby than I initially thought. Oh, hi there. Feed Tem. Tem can go a little hungry. She looks a little pissed at me, though. You know how cats have, like, a look they can give you? Like, I know what you want. You know what I want. Give it to me. No. Traded. Yep. Staring contest with Temmie. Yeah, actually, though. What's the best underwear brand? That is a very unusual question. I will tell you that I'm wearing the sponsored Manscaped ones that I got because they're actually hella comfy. Value out of that. It's super o'clock, by the way. That's not the bow. Give me an orb, thank you. That's a rocket. Thank you, Chasing Pixels, for joining as member. I appreciate that. The support means a lot. Alright, well that works too. That works too. Make a Ruin Wings build for D2. Which one's Ruin Wings again? I don't even, that doesn't register in my brain. Smoke this way. Dodge this way. There's a dude right on top of us. We're trying to take him with us. Yeah, we're going. We know we're going down. Stomach reveal, please. All right, y'all are getting creepy. It's not a D2 thing, I'm pretty sure. It sounds like an ornament. Oh, no, right. Yep, damn it. Do a conditional finality build? I would love to. This is where my conditional finality would go. If I had one! Lamau, get wrecked, kid. That's a blade barrage. I got Devour off of that. Let's go! I'm like, we're killing that. Yep, we're gonna East targeting us, that son of a bitch. Wings were Destiny 1 arms. Ah, gotcha. I want to see his tonsils. I'll do a tonsil reveal for you, everybody. I can do that. That's acceptable. Little did you know I would just be sending a picture of somebody else's tonsils. How could you possibly tell the difference? I thought for sure he was rushing us. That's pretty gross. Yeah, that's pretty nasty. Yep, fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. Ball reveal. No, that I think that's where we draw the line. Just could be me, but I feel like that's a little too much. Yeah, this build's pretty gross. I feel like this is the how do I put this? The plain Jane version of this build. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we were to, like, consider these the classics, this is the classic. As much as it's not the classic for me, I think, like, in terms of how it plays more like the classic. Where it's kind of, it's better lethal-wise. It doesn't specialize as well. It doesn't quite specialize itself as well, but it's just generally more adaptable. Okay, I think I should feed Temmie. I've never seen her this voracious before, this demanding before.
You could have done better.
So, I don't hate that. Obviously, it's way more meta. I feel like this should be considered the classic. This is the assassin classic right here. Let's head back. Let's head out. I'm going to go feed Temmie. Because she looks like if I go for even 30 minutes longer, she's going to, you know, wake up in the middle of the night and murder me in my sleep. So I'm going to leave you with Smexy Stickman and a request for you to come up with and vote amongst yourselves with the set of gear that we have here. I know I won't be able to show you everything. The set of gear that we have here, take a quick little mental note. Find something you really like. Okay. Try this here. Alright. And here. Okay. Try to come up with another build, alright? I'm hoping for something interesting. I'll be back after feeding the Temmie. Come on, Temmie. Come here. I have returned. Alright. Loud toilet. Yeah, I didn't mute intentionally so y'all can know it was a piss as well. The people seem to have spoken. What have the people spoken? Celestial and Ruinous. No. We're not doing... No, we're not doing that. We voted Ruinous, Effigy, and Gerfalcons. That sounds more like what you would do. Celestial and Ruinous has my vote. I cannot believe right now I'm seeing consistency in this chat. I left you to your own devices, you, the hive mind chat, and you have somehow collectively agreed. That's actually impressive. I'm legitimately impressed. Chat cannot be trusted. Dude, J-True, imagine if, like, voting for, like, your elected officials had that level of coordination among people. That's actually impressive. We also discussed IHOP. Okay, so, like, where did you see Celestial in here, huh? I don't see Celestial, because one of the things was... Crazy, right? Yeah, I know, right? One of the things was you got to do it from the things that I already have. Celestial Nighthawk. No, I know what Celestial is. There's no Celestial in this list. Ball sidearm in collections. No, I understand I can pull it from collections. That's not the point. My point is that, like, the challenge was to come up with something that I already had on me. Boo. No, you were given a goal and you didn't follow the rules. We do not care. You know, we want bird balls. Boo. Pooping all over this party. The party was illegal to begin with. This was an illegal gathering. In fact, what's even more ironic is that you were like you were going out, you were gonna have a party, and like you had private property, and instead you're like, hey, I know we've got like private property right here that we can all party on. That's our private property, but let's go to somebody else's private property just for the sake of it not being a thing that we can do. At least use Ruinous Effigy. That is something I can get behind. That is something I can get behind. Gerfalcons is a bird. That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. Okay, I'm going to tell you what. I am going to do 6 Coyote and Ruinous Effigy. Okay? That's going to be the play here today. And the goal is going to be to dodge, get the ball, and then go in and kill somebody. We're going to keep the exact same setup we have here, as it's going to be, we're hoping to get the suppression off of the slam. Right? Because the slam is a suppression now, isn't it? At least I heard. Oh, well, maybe it's not. I thought it was. Isn't this suppressant effect? Coyote balls. Yeah, exactly. Coyote balls. Let's give this a shot. Slam suppresses, yes. Okay. Furry. Yeah, true. This is the furry build, everybody. This is... Oh, so we went from the classic, we went to the assassin... Now we are in the furry build. Bro almost had a cat. I know, I saw that too. Coyote balls, coyote balls. This is the chat I've been given. This is the hand I've been dealt. Mr. President, it's social media. Get down. The furry TM. Yeah. Only thing we're missing is that warlock helmet that is like literally just a furry mask, furry armor. Just to be clear, I'm not happy with this. Just so we're perfectly clear, this is an appeasement. This is a compromise for people demanding freaking Celestial Nighthawk on Void. Could have had bird balls. Do birds have, like... No, I'm not going to ask that. I'm not going to go there. Let's not open that can of worms. As long as there's balls. Yeah, alright, fam. Alright. Put on a Celestial now. Gun loading. Greatest mistake was having ball gun as an option. Well, here's the thing. We're not going to be resting on any one of these particular ideas longer than we need to. So, like, one is typically how long we're going to experiment with an idea, and then we're going to move on, unless we think that there's something legitimately there. So, what you guys don't know is that you've actually gotten it out of your system. You've played into my hand, and this is the trap card. Actually, this blue is actually pretty good for the Ruinous.
Iron Banner.
All right, here we go. I gotta sneeze. Oh my god. Excuse me.
Kylo's gladiators whisper about you between
All of your obsession with balls is concerning. Deeply concerning. Careful through here. I don't want to get shotgunned in the ass. Aw, it doesn't trigger. That's so sad. It doesn't trigger. Maybe we need a block first. I thought the slam is the only thing that's suppressed, but it did not trigger the stylish execution, which is big sad. Hey, it worked. I lost my ball somehow. I think it's because I was blocking. Pop this off. Okay. We have some dude who has a 5. Is sprinting removing my Ruinous Effigy? That's interesting. I think my sprint is removing the ball. Did you guys notice that? Because I'm not, like, swapping or doing anything. It's just getting rid of it. Where'd my tether go? What the hell happened to my tether? It's gone. It got deleted. He has a sword. Dude, what's going on? Like, things are not working correctly. Like, I don't Ruinous Effigy much, but I know how the gun works, or at least it's supposed to work. And my tether just straight up got deleted right there. No ifs, ands, or buts. That tether just didn't happen. Somebody hit our smoke. Alright, well, we got field credit for that. Okay, ball. Sprint. Okay, I can sprint here. What is it doing that's not working? It's like sliding? No, that's working. What happened? I'm so confused. Yeah, it's not suppressing and giving us the effect. It's not working. Should have used Celestials, it would have worked. You're right. Weapon swapping. I know weapon swapping kills it, but I'm not weapon swapping. Maybe I pressed it on accident, like not even thinking about it. Yeah. Bungie is mad there are no bird balls. Bungie's doing something, man. Something's happening. Dude behind me now? Okay. Oh, we're dead. We're still alive. He's dead. The surprise of the century. Wow, that hit really hard. I think it triggers after the slam. Yeah, it's not going to work for us. Big sad. Big sad. Tag! Damn it. Someone has chat as a Bungie dev. You must use Celestial to satisfy them. Then I will intentionally not use Celestial so they can suffer as I have suffered. I'm alive. I thought for sure I was dead. I made a ball out of the super. Let's go! It missed. This is why we don't run the ball. Are we only using Void? Yes. It's a surprisingly close match. Now imagine if I had a legitimately good build. But you are using a legitimately good build, somebody said completely not predictably in chat. Okay, we like that. Hey, the double with the actual weapon. How well can I survive damage with that? Not at all. Missing balls is a skill issue. True. Got an exotic engram. I guess that's kind of neat.
Stand, a battle worthy of the Iron Lords.
Yeah, that might be the thing. Did we finish it? No. We did not. Okay, new build. I got level-headed. I was certainly not level-headed. That is false. That is a lie. We got a 2.0 though, so I guess that's something. Finish it on stream. Sure. Let's go down to the Grasp of Avarice and do the most engaging thing anybody has ever seen. Shooting things. Just basically it's cookie clicker with more steps. You can combine using this weapon or with the transmutated spheres to destroy ice everything. No upgrade. Alright, sure. Let's go finish it on stream. Is it Cosmodrome? Grasp. Wow, Ruinous Effigy, my favorite weapon. Mine too, I love it so much. It's an underrated weapon. I don't know about that. It's fine. It does what it needs to do. It does it well enough. It's too gimmicky. I have a Sorochi checkpoint if you want it. I don't need it. It's only 4%. You can just shoot Thrall in the face. Hey, it worked for that. Maybe we just gotta get more than one. Didn't work for that though. I think they have to survive the initial slam. Yeah, it has to be more than one target, and they have to like partially survive the initial slam. It's a cool gun. I just wish it was better. Oh, why am I getting this? How does this work? That was okay. It's PvE. One of these guys doesn't spawn a chair. Oh, but it's still spawning bottom. Yeah, see, like those, it does okay. It's not terrible in PvE. Actually, that's kind of okay. Those are cursed through all. Actually, kill me. Blow me up. I need to get rid of my bird. No. All right. Cool. The best PvP weapon. It most certainly is not. How much progress did that make? Okay, we're gonna get there. That's slow and painful. How do I have so much progress on that, actually? Stop using your freaking instinct to do something. Use it in the face. Come on, 1%. How hard is it? Come on. I don't know if it's faster to progress it by using the spear or by shooting. There it is. Alright, everybody. Hope that was enthralling. I bet you it's from a build. It is, you had to deal with it. Yeah, it actually legitimately might be. Alright, this weapon deals increased damage against targets damaged by transmutation spheres. Alright. That was so bad. Yeah, I know. Alright, let's make another build. So, this Six Coyote really isn't like the way that we want to make, like, I should say it this way. We don't want to use Ruinous, we don't want to spoil our Six Coyote pick on Ruinous Effigy. There should be more value that we could get out of it. So, what do? Well, actually, I have an idea. Something completely different. We do this, we do this, we do this, and we do this. A classic setup right here, honestly. Still does the whole bow swap thing, which I feel like is very in flavor for what we're going to do. Feeding a void debuff target grants an overshield. That would be actually pretty cool for if it wasn't the season. Yeah, that could be kind of cool. Ricochet rounds for more stability. Yeah, sure. Arrowhead break for more handling. Maybe. Classic contender for sure. Range is concerningly low on this, but that should be okay. That should be okay. Okay, let's put some mods into this. Democracy has been abolished. No, this is a tyranny. This is a dictatorship. Okay, let's see. Probably go Recov. Yeah, just keep it simple. Keep it basic. We go for this. We go for... We can't do that. We do this instead, because we actually don't need that much. Yeah, there we go. And we can even spec something else here. How about Fastball? Cool. Alright, cool. This is the more sniper-focused version of this build. In fact, can we... I kind of like the way this kind of fits in with the rest of it, though. Let's see how this looks with, like, not that. With the previous shader we've been using. It's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. Alright. Cool. Let's give this a shot. This feels more like the sniper version of this. You know? Still trying to ninja. Yes. Let's see how this goes. I think I like the way this is looking. Let's move a couple things around while we're loading in. We don't need Stylish Executioner because we're not going to be getting it to trigger. We're going to go for the more traditional Trapper's Ambush here. We don't need Echo of Starvation either. We could go back to this. This is also good for awareness, which is what we're trying to play into. We can go for this or the Gambler's Dodge now. We can kind of go back to that more traditional setup there. Echo of Leeching is not going to be something we see a lot of, but is there a way we can get more value from something else? I also feel like we go with the Mobius Quiver for this one. Tell you what, we do this. We go for this, because we're going to use these to keep things off of us. Alright? And then we can toss this And we don't need volatile rounds, really. No, we don't need that. Running out of time here. I guess we could play into that. That's fine. Yeah, okay. Alright, so this is what we've got. This is the same as the Monarch build. Well, it uses a bow, if that's what you mean. Other than that, it's nothing like the Monarch build. Oh, it uses a bow and it's on Void Hunter. You should try the new Jail Banshee selling. I picked it up.
The Cabal say hunter knives are as sharp as War Beast teeth, that no armor can stop them. I may have verified that rumor.
Okay, we got vision here. So he knows we're looking at him now. Keep an eye on this guy. Wait for him to poke. Nice. So this is the True Sight Light build.
Find your prey and end them.
Somebody rotating top. Yep, there he is. Nice. Yeah, we can kind of just pick people out from here.
Return to the fight.
Just use this to hard scope in here. Ooh! That was ballsy. No pun intended. Nice. He's rotating out left. Let's rotate with him. Oh, I'm primed. Actually, hold up. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yes! Oh! I lost all advantage of stealth because I got surged. How are you not a ninja when you're crouching all the time? That's true. I should be crouching more. You're absolutely right. He's gonna explode. Somebody help this man! He had a heart attack. Poke it again. I dare you. Oh, he's ready for that. His friend's gonna come, though. No, I missed. Damn. I can't believe I missed that. Getting some information before I go in. Looks like we're clear here. Are they all inside? Yes. I'm not seeing anybody over here. Oh, they're over there. That's why. Oh, he whiffed that. Oh, he's dead. It's a lot slower paced of a build, but it's a little more in control of the situation. Oh, we got him, though. We got him. Interesting. If Wishender had Sneak Bow. Yeah, like the actually legitimate time that Wishender would have. That would actually be a good thing for Wishender. Or Sneak Bow. Because Sneak Bow is trash.
5 minutes left.
He's going to get his health back. Damn. I missed my first shot. I'm not lining targets up well enough. It's harder for me to get that shot off on somebody. Because I'm not lining them up correctly like an idiot. We could rotate out here. Let's try that. Let's try taking the longer route. He's dead. Space 8's got him.
Let the wolves hunt.
What's interesting, I know this is really specific knowledge and really specific notice, but I don't feel the bow jitter or vibrate in my hand because I have the vibration turned on for my controller, and it helps because I can tell when my bow shot's about to release automatically because I can't keep holding it. Because I have this gauntlet on, it doesn't vibrate, so because it's constantly holding it perfectly. Just a small aside. Oh, we actually got the broadhead thing to work. That's crazy. We actually got a collateral hit.
Let the wolves hunt.
Anybody? somebody right there. Somebody back there, too. Where's that golden gun? Which one of you is the golden gun? Oh, they're all dead. Okay, we're gonna move in. Graviton Lance is hard. There's a couple moving here. We're gonna push this right there. There we go. Damn. I thought there was somebody behind me. I knew that guy was there. I was hoping that... Yeah. Nope. We're doing pretty good, though. Like, this is a slower build, but it's not playing bad. It's just not my preference. You know what I mean? Like, I can tell it's working. It's just working in a way that I don't like to play. But, you know, that wasn't bad. That was a kind of a cool way to do it. That was a very interesting way to do it. More of a sniper kind of modification of this. But it's nice. We didn't actually get to see what we got. That was pretty good, though. I actually kind of enjoyed that. Use the new auto rifle mode on Jotun. What kind of cheats are you downloading, friend? Let's see. What's the next build that we can do? What have we liked the most so far, chat? Of the builds that we've messed with today, which one do we find is the most enjoyable? I feel like each of them have their merit. Bird balls. Yeah, I should have expected as much. Let's try the other build that we were thinking about doing with the stylish execution setup. It's going to be a little harder to get this going, but I kind of want to see how this works. Personally, Lemon Falcon was pretty nice. Yeah, the classic, I think, is that's how we're going to call it. For sure, for sure. All right, what do we want to pair with this particular setup? We need to get void debuffs on targets. That's going to be the trick. How are we going to do that? I think we do that with Wave Splitter. That would be a way to manage that. Because there's not a whole lot of ways to get it elsewise. It's kind of tricky. Or we try Monty. Monty and a shotgun. Right? Okay, now hear me out. The glaive could work too. Does the glaive? The glaive does work with the Enigma. Or the glaive, the Enigma. Sorry. The glaive does work with the sealed Ahamkaras. We know this. This has been something told to us explicitly, right? I prefer the Discord mod. Does Dead Messenger work with the Gerfalcons? I think so. Let's try it with the glaive. This is all very stabby. Alright, now we need to get stylish up. So how are we going to do that? I almost feel like we pull entirely away from Vanishing Step. I know that's kind of crazy, but I feel like this actually isn't going to do anything for us. For this particular build. I feel like we're going to go more into about chaining them and getting them set up. So we do something like this. Let's give it a shot. I'm curious. We're going to run a suppressor grenade. Because they're actually up a little bit faster than some of the other ones here. Right? Yep, suppressor grenades. The London build. True. Yeah, we're going to run Gambler's Dodge. We run this with Spectrals. And now, the Void debuffs last longer. Sure. Echo of Dilation. We're going to have to lean really hard in. So we're going to run Echo of Leeching for sure. We don't need this. Let's lean in really hard on that Void debuff thing happening. So maybe we go... We don't need that. Feeding a weakened target. We already are getting this. So we need some way to get our other stuff up faster. So maybe melee final blows granting grenade energy. That's probably a good step. Damage target's grenades grant grenade energy. Maybe not. Surrounded. No. No, we don't need that. Defeating targets with grenades grants... Yeah. We could try this. I don't know how often that's going to happen. But that will give our glaive Man, this is going to be tricky because glaives are already pretty hard to work with. I could do domineering. Yeah, I hear ya. Let's also apply the shader. The official. Yeah, it doesn't look horrible. The official assassin-approved flavor of shader. TM. Sweet. Alright, let's give this a shot. Ugly arms. I mean, they're already ugly to begin with. So having them closely-ish fit within the color scheming is better than not. Let's give this a shot. I'm curious to see if this is actually going to work. If we can just run around and, you know, like somebody said, play Britain Simulator. Let go of leeching. We've got leeching, yeah. I like how Haltim cars work on Hunters. I just wish it was better. True. Well, I used the Ritual Glaive from last season because it's not as good. This is just a better version. Impulse Amplifier, Unstoppable Force. Consistent damage, consistency. I guess we could do the stabilizing rounds, but maybe close to melee. Yeah, I don't know. I'd rather have the consistency the Enigma provides. Can Monty be used as a glaive yet? Nope, not yet. Ugh. If this were Drip or Drown, your arms would melt off entirely. Yeah, these are weird. They don't, like, compared to the other arms, like, this is, like, very small, I guess is no other way to put it. And these are just bulky. Titan, bulky.
Iron Banner.
Let's give this a shot. I really want to see if I can get the Sealed Akamkaras to double up with our Stylish Execution, because that's going to be really cool if that can happen. All right, sometime we'll load in here eventually.
Use everything in your power. Fight and prevail.
Let's take our time here. That was pure instinct, I promise. Got it. Okay. Got some assists off of that. Nice. Well, we're not suffering so far, which is a good place to start. We're actually doing okay. Well, that could just be us playing well, though. But the spacing of the build so far is very nice. It has a very good spacing with everything, how we're engaging in the fight. Frequent uptime is also not bad either. Dead. Blew myself up. That's okay. We take them with us. I've got another. Sorry, focusing here. Cool. You know, this mode will work well for what we're trying to do too, because we're trying to ability spam. Child. It's fine. Anybody want to take the bait? There we go. Damn. That's the hard thing with glaives. I don't have a shield up right away. So I kind of have to like play really defensively. I was trying to space him out. Kind of just throw shit at him. Oh, hi there. Why did you spawn right there? You just need super chat 5 to work across. Yeah, we're not doing builds today. We're just fine. Doing whatever. He's still up? Yeah, he is. Okay, he's down now. Super happy taking care of him. We have this. Let's do that. Sweet. Good use of that.
The hunt is on.
No tags. Okay, that's fine. Oh, hi, there's a super here.
The hunt has ended.
Bungie would never give silver for free. They might be forced to if the microtransaction conversation gets enough PR. Oh, that's a lot of people. We will see what Bungie does. Damn it. That's the problem with Glaives right now. It's like, just use a shotgun in most cases. Most cases, just use a shotgun. Death by Glamour during the super was perfect. Was it actually? That's good. I need to make that so that I can hear it. Maybe I'll just start playing it whenever we start streams. Just keep it on, always going. Yep. Good try, though. Maybe a glaive shot would have killed him.
Don't let your guard down.
Bungie would rather pick PvP than give glaive than give silver for free. True, which is saying quite a bit. Stealth. Yeah, the stealth has fallen flat a little bit here. I feel like this would be more stealth in PvE because we can get easier access to the weakened stab.
Let the wolves rest. The hunt is over.
Rather than what we're doing here, which is kind of hoping the weakened stab will happen. Damn, he's tagged. I stuck him. That's funny. Damn it! The hardest thing holding us back here, hopefully to no one's surprise, is the glaive. The glaive is severely holding us back from achieving excellence.
3 minutes. Matching your moves.
Did we kill it? Is it dead? It's dead. Damn, I got him too. Hunter builds only for today? Yeah, only hunter builds today. Like I said, we're not really hoping to do any kind of crazy stream. We're just kind of vibing today. I'm just trying to find the fun. For me, that's build crafting. Get out of here. No. Yeah. I think I hit somebody else, though. Are members allowed to join? Yeah, we can do channel members today. That's fine. We can do channel members.
Be vigilant. Make your next opponents pay.
Yeah, didn't have as much stealth as I was hoping for that. And, again, surprisingly unsurprising, we didn't get the stealth stab to happen even once. Not even once. Alright, I'm opening this up to channel members specifically. Don't give me the full Bungie ID, but channel members who are looking to join, just give me, like, the first bit so I know who I need to hold on or kick out. Let's think of another build while we're doing this here, while they're taking care of that. Let's think. So that was the best chance we had of Seal Lock and Cars doing anything special. It did nothing. Let's try it for just like a lot of stealth. When we, let's try this. Yeah. And we'll do this with, man, we'll double up. We'll double primary here. You're on private. I know. I'll open it up in a bit. We'll keep this kind of the traditional Vanishing Step, Trapper's Ambush. What do we want to do with this? I think this stays a little closer to how we normally set this up. And we do, not this. Do this. Echo of Instability we don't really need. We'll do this. Yeah, okay, so this is more traditional. And we'll keep it on Spectrals. That'll be one way we'd eliminate it a little bit. Okay, I see lettuce. Yeah, I know lettuce. I know panini. Do you recommend trying some Velis X to do a weakness build? But that's just a pulse rifle. It doesn't have weakness built into it. It's just got a... Can't think of the name. Repulsor brace. Dilation Pog. Dilation is Pog. Okay, let me open this up to channel members today. Settings on private. Yeah, no, just channel members today. So, Lettuce, Panini, Chasing Pixel, Duck I saw out there if he wants to join, if he can join. The people with the green names. There's Panini. Use another shader? No. I'd rather die. There's Lettuce. Those are the only two I saw that actually were chatting and posting names. Ruinous or another shader. What you don't have? I'm working. Ah, gotcha. You don't have any negotiation area to work with here. You don't have any like cards in play. You know what I mean? Thank you, Maushin, for another gifted membership. I appreciate that. Based. Incredibly based. I have Ruinous Effigy in real life. Duck would join, but stuck at work. Yeah, I figured as much. Often you're working when we're streaming.
I'm glad.
Space Charm, do you want to join us? This is a threat. I am not threatened by a Ruinous Effigy. Come at me. I dare you. I'll melee you to death. I have a last LW in 10 minutes. Last word? That's crazy. I will condense you down into a ball and eat it. This is a challenge for you to try to. I have a real thorn in front of me. I actually got a friend of mine for we do a Secret Santa thing within TDT, like the actual members of TDT, and I got somebody a thorn. It was pretty cool. Thank you for the offer there. All good. So this is the current iteration of this build. This is kind of, I don't know how I feel about this. What's the flavor of this? What's this build's flavor? Because this one is getting invises more often. Maybe we'll call this the Phantom. Yeah, the Phantom. That sounds cool and edgy. Maybe we can spec into... Let's probably go into Recov here, because we're actually going to need it. Got error-coded? Oh, you can join back here. I'm going to open up. Lettuce, you have a notoriously bad internet connection, so I'll let you give it one more try, and then if you can't make it, we're just going to go on with Thatch a Friend. I can't hold up the stream for that. But I'll give you a second shot here, though. Hide and seek. No, we need something like edgy. Me some Caesar and a Sephigy and laughs in death by Burrito. Just go on without me. All right. If you'll say so. Probably gonna be wrapping up pretty soon, by the way, everybody. I was just getting on today just to have a little bit of fun. Keep the streaming going. Are we allowed to join? We're doing channel members today, I decided. Silent but deadly. Yes, let's name it after a type of fart. Beautiful. The Pink Panther. That's not terrible. Zaj. I mean, I wasn't really planning on taking on channel members at all today. I was planning on just doing just me, just chatting with you, just doing builds, just kind of vibing. But everyone's like, I want to join, I want to join. I'm like, fine, channel members. That way it stays small. Controller's dirty. Probably going to play some Tears of the Kingdom today. Probably as soon as I'm off stream. Well, do I need to do anything else today? I need to make a video today for Wednesday. We'll see how that goes. Tomorrow's video is really going to give us a good barometer of where we are in terms of content creation. Because tomorrow's videos always pop off. The type of video always tends to pop off. So we'll see where people's heads are at. If it does well, we'll grit our teeth and push through. If it doesn't, we are going to panic. Only slightly, though. Sure, eyes knows ways on its chocolate. Well, anyone who eats that many burritos will be familiar with the power of the chocolate. True. 0 to 10, how good is Tears of the Kingdom? It's really good. I'd give it a solid 9. I still think that there's some areas that could be improved, and most of it is personal preference stuff. But if you like Zelda, if you like Breath of the Wild at all, you'll like Tears of the Kingdom. You'll probably like it more too. It's like the not the Enter the Spider-Verse, but across the Spider-Verse of the Zelda games. It was like a strict improvement in a lot of things. Whereas the first one felt like a beta test by comparison. He's looking for us. He thinks we're not here. Little does he know, we're always here. Damn it. How's your day been going, TTT? It's been going alright. It's pretty telling, I think, that as soon as we actually start playing PvP, the channel viewership goes from 200 to barely pushing above 100. Nice. Under the delay him so he doesn't push. Oh, I still wasn't healed. That sucks. Because I'm not on freaking Rat King. Oh, shit, son. That's some Disney bail. Yeah, let's go around. They're all dead. Team push through. That's heavy. We got it. Excellent. Get a bit of our energy back. Let this guy go first. Draw the fire. Okay, he actually got kills. I'm proud of him. Nah, I'm not going to beat an immortal. Obama been ballin'? Damn. You hear that, guys? No, we got both of them. We traded it. This is working pretty well. I think it's just because I like sidearms, though. Like, this pulse is very solid. It's a lot of invis. Like, we get so much invis time. A full 10 seconds off of just a dodge. That's actually kind of nuts. Someone over here. I missed. I suck so bad. Dude, that was horrible. You see that just, like, garbage aim? I saw it. There we go. Oh, hi. I almost ran into you. Go away. Really? A full magazine to get rid of this damn thing? That's crazy. Nice. Good kill. We're just kind of throwing stuff right now. Just hoping things work out. They seem to be. Nothing. The threadlings are saying it's clear. Oh, that's not a spec. That's not a tether, guys. I just wasted my super. Great! Wonderful, fantastic. We are invisible. not see us. It's a conditional finality. It's dead. He had heavy. Amanda, it's been fixed. Excellent. You can join up. Look, a bubble. I won't pick up that board. I'll let somebody else pick up the board. Damn. We don't have a good answer to shotguns right now. Like, we can backpedal them with the sidearm, but we don't have, like, an immediate no. So we just have to rely on spacing. Which is fine. We can make that work. It's not a big deal. But it just means it's something I have to stay conscious of. I'm so dead. Yeah, so very, very dead. What is TDT doing? Find out next week on Dragon Ball Z.
3 minutes left.
Like 2 different announcer voices right there. We're just vibing. If you don't know what that means, then you're not vibing. There's somebody right on top of us. Daybreak got us. Yeah, that was ballsy. I shouldn't have done that. That's stupid. I should have just hung back.
They prevail. It won't be because you let them. Keep fighting.
Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him. Okay, we took down the super. We're about to lose, though. Yep, there it is. Not as good, not as lethal. The lack of special weapon really hurts this. I feel like this would be better off with a sniper. Maybe.
Face worst
And the nukes. Chess piece.
Still standing.
It's not awful. Not great, though. Alright, we're going to do one more. We're going to pick up lettuce. We're going to do one more build idea here. Panini is also joining us. I see that. That's cool. Let's see what Panini's running. Panini, what you got? He's just fitting the drip. That's it. That's all he's doing. He's not necessarily going for the build. Alright, let me open up. I think we already are open. Yeah. Lettuce, go ahead and join us up. I feel like it would be a disservice not to do a Graviton Lance build at least once, right? So we do shotgun, we do Grav Lance. We do this with... I'm tempted to do this with Foe Tracers. As funny as Assassin Cal is, it's powered melee specifically. And we're not going to get those to happen, like, ever on a smoke bomb. That is difficult to pull off on a smoke bomb. So let's go neutral here for a second. We could go for constant dodges. Frosties. Yeah, that's not a terrible idea. We do have Omni here. Does this need anything? Handling, maybe. Reload speed, maybe. Let's do Omnioculus. Let's try the Omnioculus here. I'm also going to do this with the more traditional Deadfall. And how do we want to play around this? Do we do Trapper's Ambush? This, probably. Keep it simple. Don't need to overcomplicate things here. We're going to have a lot of smoke, so obviously we're doing Trappers. It'd be silly not to do Trappers. We could do this with Stylist Executioner to try to get that, but then we're going to be using it for ourselves. Max mobility and basically grants infinite dodges. Yeah. We don't need Echo of Leeching here. We can toss that. Undermining can stay. The rest of this can stay. Let's toss Leeching, though. I'm tempted. I'm actually extremely tempted. Let's try this. Okay? So we're going to try the Echo of Undermining with this. We're going to toss Leeching, and we're going to go... we don't need that, though. Let's try this. It's going to be kind of similar to the Grafalcon setup that we have, but it's going to be broken up a little bit more. Alright, last game of the day. I just saw Foe Trace, and as a Foe Tracer man, the exotic completely sucks unless you love staying in the air and can use wall hacks, but Khepri Sting is way better for wall hacks. I feel like the way to use Foe Tracers is more to guarantee a kill on a target, especially an unsuspecting target. I don't think Foe Tracers is garbage. I just think that it's a little niche, and it kind of requires a misplay on your opponent. It still has a use. Embrace the meta, feel the salt. Oh yeah, we're gonna be feeling something here, that's for sure. That's for damn sure. The ornament on this is weird. It's got a navel. I don't have this one. This is the really cool one. I really like this one. The basic one feels so bland by comparison now, so I stick with this one because I have it. Let's see. What's going on over here? Yeah. I might do more just chatting streams, honestly. I feel like that's got some value. Because they seem to have been going well. But what would we do while just chatting? Probably fishing. Yeah, probably fishing. Hey TDT, do you mind if I pitch you a kind of stupid build? I mean, you can. Nothing ever stopping you. Like I said, though, I'm not taking builds today. Though we're vibing today. All right, last game of the day on Dead Cliffs. A very dangerous map for the Graviton Lance. In a good way. As in, like, we might just get multi-kills for no damn reason. Let's see what we can do. Do we spawn in and smoke? I think so.
When I return to Harvest, I want to hear them speaking your name.
They'll never know it. What's gonna hit them? Oh, that's all kinds of crap happening right here. Okay, resist. Damn. Grabbing from the left, grabbing from the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Okay, we spawn behind them, question mark? Man, this thing is good. Like, I know we're not getting those kills, but, like, the damage that we're pumping out. And the consistency of that damage, too. It's very, very good. You do not have the range there, friend. I am sorry to tell you. Oh, I fell off. Why is the railing... The railing's missing right there. Oh, dude, I totally relied on the railing. I totally fully embraced the railing would save me. It's just gone at that one particular little spot. Alright, that's fine. You sound like my history teacher. Your history teacher sounds incredibly sexy. I'm so happy for you. Ooh. Ah, the meta. Used for a reason. Hot take, I feel like all the weapons in Destiny should feel like the Graviton. Rather than... Like, Graviton's a little too strong at the moment. Damn. It's like if we're running my jaw. Graviton's a little too strong at the moment, but I feel like everything else should be, like, exotic-wise, should be brought up closer to try to match it. And then that's where we stop it. But, like, it feels good to shoot. You know what I mean? It's like, even ignoring the kill times and such, it just feels good to shoot. Where the hell? I completely got lost in the sauce there. You mean good? Yes, exactly. It feels good. That's why people use meta, and I don't fault them for that. It's got a punchiness to it. What the hell is happening here? There's a dude behind me. I can't believe we're alive. He's so tagged. Oh my gosh. Here we go. I'm out. See a nerd. Oh, how did he get that? That was so delayed. IMO, it's perfect right now. Then exotic feels weak. It's a little too strong. I think it needs more. Oh shit. Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry for your loss. I think it needs to have a bit more recoil to it, maybe. So it's something. If it's gonna keep the time to kill that it has. But yeah, the weapon does feel good. I agree. Yeah. That's stupid. 0.8-second TTK. Yeah, but it's a 0.8-second TTK with an explosion that kills. Like, I know this is crazy, but Lorentz driver should have a stronger explosion every single time than Graviton lands. I can't believe I'm defending Lorentz driver right now. But absolutely, there should be no world where a special weapon's precision kill explosion is weaker than a primary weapon's just explosion. You know what I mean? The chaperone meta back, it was funny. Yeah, it was definitely the least annoying of the metas. Like, it still was annoying, but it was at least manageable. I think a bigger issue more than anything is... Oh, hi there. Kill him. Good. I think a bigger issue more than anything is Antaeus wards. I think Antaeus wards is a bigger problem than the Graviton. Graviton can still be sniped. Graviton still requires you to, you know, shoot a primary weapon. Still, like, counterplay to some degree.
3 minutes left.
Damn. Dude, I hit him in the face with my super. In the face with my super. And he still killed me. That's some shit. Like, not like, oh, kind of in the face. No, like, directly in his face. Man, there's so much stuff happening. He's got heavy, he's got heavy, he's got heavy, he's got heavy, he's got heavy. I want out. Yeah, I was already lit. Marathon shot animation shows a recoil a second, but there isn't any.
Don't let your guard down.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Things have gone cold.
Where? Yeah. Connection issues. Yeah, I definitely have a connection issue when Lettuce is in. Absolutely. Nice. Dangerously moving in on this. Okay. Take a wider angle here. gonna get Solo Blade barraged. Fair enough, man. Fair enough.
Keep fighting. 1 minute remains.
Oh, I had him too.
There is no
Not bad.
defeat. Come back stronger.
Grab Lance is basically a scout that shoots 2 bullets at once. Yeah, and that's kind of how it's designed. Like, it's the explosion I think that's more of a problem than anything. Like, I don't know. Let's actually take a close look at Graviton because we like how it feels, right? And then we'll close upstream. So, I think the biggest problem with this weapon is that it's an out-of-band range for the stability that it has, right? Like, if we compare this thing, like, look at the range. So, 90 and 100 compared to Revision 0, which is, like, the 2-round pulse rifle that everyone kind of, like, thinks of right away, right? Not even close. Not even close. And in order to get the max power out of this thing, it requires multiple kills and multiple engagements to get that Hunter Trace thing going and to really, really, really see its value. Right? Graviton Lance, just kill one thing. And worse than Revision 0, you don't need to take the time to actually get it set up. It just goes. Right? You just don't even need to think about it. Just kill something, you're done. You could get value. Free kill. Who knows? Something's nearby, bonus damage, maybe. And then you got the Catalyst, which the Catalyst is fine. It's whatever. Catalyst doesn't really do a whole lot. At least not in PvP. PvE, I don't know if this is really like a... And some PvE experts can give me more information on that. But the explosion needs to be like 50 damage max. Something small. A suggestion of damage rather than the claw of death that it currently is. Stats probably need to be lowered too. I'm thinking probably stability can stay and let the range drop down just a little bit. I kind of like the idea of it being a scout rifle though. And that point it's like, well, shoot. Then maybe we go back and adjust the rounds per minute again. Maybe it was actually okay at the previous point. Maybe we were a little too eager to bump up the RPM. You know? I don't know. I always wanted Warden's Law to get one, so I'm looking forward to that. That's cool too, yeah. Also, I didn't mean to load us into another match. Fine, we'll do one more. Here, tell you what, to round it off, we'll do the Assassin. The true King's Fang. So a 180 scout, I mean, literally just revert the nerf and just leave it as is. Like, revert the RPM nerf and leave it as is, or get wacky and reduce the explosion damage and probably reduce its range.
Iron Banner.
Bungie saw that shot black holes and said, why isn't this a problem in PvP? Yeah, and it's funny as this is not the first time that the true Destiny 2 vets will know that this is not the first time that Graviton Lance has broken the meta.
Give them an education in Guardian warfare.
We're sneaking. Tag on something and got no kill off of it. It's a little sad. That's okay, though. Dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead. Yep. I tried to move in on that guy. I should have just full dived it. Would be shelved entirely, methinks. Yeah, maybe. I legitimately think that because now the community is aware of what really makes this thing so effective, they might be okay with taking the nerf and going back to what it was. Now that they understand how powerful that explosion is. That grenade was perfect. You can't tell me otherwise. Oh, he's got... Never mind. Oh, wait! We're alive. We have harmony. We're fine. We lived. Oh, I'm gonna explode. I'm gonna explode. I'm gonna bust. 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 Yep.
Have gone cold.
DT, what do you think of my build? I didn't see it. I'm sorry, friend. That's kind of the problem with posting builds in chat, is that it's a chat room, and it's kind of hard to, like, for one thing to stay around for too long. Also because I'm trying to focus on the game. Oh, there's people. Go away. Give me this. Ah, trip mine. They should revert the war mind change that stopped it from launching bodies before they explode. I mean, it still launches bodies. You're saying that they should not launch bodies? I don't mind the body launching. I think that's fine. Because it's a little wacky. It's a little random. Dead. Yeah. People's just chilling with the scouts and the pulses in the back of the map. That's a bad shot. This guy wants to lane. He's overzealous with his laning. There he is. Missed again. There we go. Team shot there. Invis and I go in. No times. No times everywhere. I'm gonna bust. Ballin', but at what cost? True. That's Eruption in the nutshell, in it. How dare you suppress me? Who the hell do you think you are? No, you're never gonna make that happen. Hey, look, an orb. Damn. I don't know why this particular version of this build, it just resonates with me. There's something about it resonates with my playstyle. I don't think it's the strongest of the things we've played with today, but it just, I don't know, I like it. It just fits for me. Now we have this. Wow, that was a headshot. Holy hell. Oh, the ignition got me. Dang. Alright, sir. Alright. Sorry, it's a little hard for me to read chat in the game. I kind of have to, like, focus pretty hard on what's happening on screen. I'm sure you understand. I should get an eye tracker. That'd be interesting. I look at all the kinds of stuff all over the map. Oh, shotgun. Oh, so many heads right there. Holy crap. Give me this.
Let the wolves rest. The hunt is over.
It's a close game. I'm actually enjoying this. It's fun. Nice. Surging at 4.
3 minutes remain. Keep the pressure and you have them.
Okay. Kind of hard to be stealthy when you're glowing like a Christmas tree, you know? Damn. There's a guy right there. I saw him, but I was already committed. It's too late. Random flick shots to chat. Basically. Are you doing private matches? No. Headshot across the top. Felt good. Felt good. Poke it again. There's a guy. Alright. There's a guy right on top of us. There's a guy right on top of us. He's rubber banding all over the place because of the fucking melees! Get him, get him, get him. Okay, we at least traded out. We at least traded a super out. That's good. That's good. That's good. Oh, grenade. Oh, jeez. All right, we won. Let's go. Yay. Watching a circle sporadically shake across the screen would be an amazing stream. Yeah, I'm sure it would be.
You are like a hero from the dark.
I mean, back before the War Mine buff, dying to Graviton catapulted your body like 30 meters back before you exploded. It made it totally unreliable and hilarious. But it also made for more situations where you would just, like, die out of nowhere. Like, some dude would get Graviton from, like, you know, B flag, and you'd die on C flag, and you'd be like, what the hell? And that's why. Right, thank you, TDT headshot. Yeah, right. Alright, Nezarec Sin with Frozen Orbit. Thorn and a Void Walker, a subclass, the aspects. Cast Accelerant, Child of the Old Gods, Echo of Remnants. I mean, it's kind of basic, I'm gonna be honest. Like, Thorn is kind of unique nowadays, but yeah. Attracts pause with the Merciless. Merciless is an unusual pick. Poison Barb, Hellhound. Being painful. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Alrighty, chat. Thank you for joining me today. Kind of a weird stream today, I know. But we're trying to find the funny in Destiny, you know? We're trying to make it happen. It's been an uphill battle, I'll be honest. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you for the people who showed up and supported today specifically. And more than normal, because I know I didn't really do anything to really encourage anybody to support monetarily. So the guys who supported today purely did out of the goodness of their heart. So I appreciate that. I didn't sync it up, I'm sorry. But in the meantime, bless your faces and deuces.